Friends, there was a time when the whole world looked to America if anyone had to be confronted or a decision had to be reversed. But those days are gone. Now everyone is learning from India. In fact, India should have done what it did now a long time ago. Recently, U.S. President Trump made severe remarks about India. He angrily stated that Indians should not be given jobs in high-tech companies like Microsoft, Google, and Apple, and that Indian recruitments should be completely stopped. Less than 2 days after he made those statements, news is coming out that India has taken serious action against American companies under the guise of a digital tax. India took such a sensational decision on this digital tax that Trump, sitting in the American parliament, and all the representatives there were astonished. They wondered how India was able to use this strategy, which was always implemented by Western countries. Let's learn about this entire development in detail in this video. But before we go ahead, please like this video. Also, subscribe to our channel. There was a time when the whole world looked to America as an ideal for counterattacks or taking a U-turn. But now, times have changed. It's time to learn from India. Because for decades, in the political game played by America, India has now encircled America. This whole story started with Trump's recent threat. He angrily said that India is earning money from their country and taking away jobs in their companies, and this must stop immediately. His intention was that Indians should no longer be recruited in big tech companies like Google, Microsoft, and Apple. This means he was ready to remove Indian engineers and workers who play a crucial role in strengthening the American economy from American companies. On one hand, this same America teaches lessons about democracy and diverse cultures to all countries. On the other hand, it openly threatens to remove Indians from jobs. But Trump got the real shock then. Just 2 days after his announcement, India strategically dealt with the giant American companies with a digital tax. With this decision, America suddenly went silent. This was not just an emotional decision. India counterattacked very calmly but sharply. Even the leaders in the American parliament themselves could not understand how India did this. Now, for the first time, Western countries are wondering, taking a U-turn is our job. When did India learn this? Because what India is doing now, only America used to do in the past. In reality, Trump attacked India once again, this time not with words, but by targeting the jobs of Indians. He threatened to expel Indian engineers working in companies like Google, Microsoft, and Apple. He alleged that countries like India are occupying our jobs. This will not continue anymore. This clearly means he directly threatened to immediately stop the recruitment of Indians. But this time, India did not sit silently. Instead, it did something that shook the very foundations of America. It retaliated in the form of a digital tax. What might surprise you is that the biggest tech companies in America, like Google, Amazon, Apple, and Facebook, earn more than 1.2 crore rupees every year from India alone. India's annual revenue from these companies is substantial. For example, 400 crore rupees from Google, 35,000 crore rupees from Amazon, 1,000 crore rupees from Apple, and $15,000 crore rupees from Meta every year. However, most of these companies do not pay enough tax in India. They evade tax under the pretext of not having a permanent establishment. That's why India strategically stepped in 2020. It implemented a new tax called equalization levy or digital tax. According to this, foreign companies providing online advertising services will be taxed 6%, and e-commerce operators selling digital goods or services in India will be taxed 2%. This means that now if any foreign company earns revenue from Indian consumers, it will have to pay tax to the Indian government, no matter where it operates from. However, when Trump announced tariffs on India, India played a smart game. It said, it's fine, we will reduce these tariffs. But now that threats are coming from America again, the Indian government has halted tax agreement negotiations with America. Furthermore, it has resumed the review of the digital tax. It has given a clear signal that if necessary, the digital tax will be made even stricter, but it will not be reduced at all. If India increases the digital tax from 2% to 4% and from 6% to 8%, these American companies will incur losses of billions of dollars. India has now become the world's largest digital consumer market. More than 700 million people use the internet every day. In the next 5 years, this number will exceed 1 billion users. Currently, Google and Meta get the highest advertising revenue from India. Amazon is adding the most consumers in India. Apple has also recently set up an iPhone assembly unit in India. If India increases taxes or tightens policies, these companies will face huge financial losses. When Trump threatened to expel Indian engineers and professionals, India did not just issue a statement, but responded strongly with a robust economic policy. In the past, America would travel the world, making its own rules, and impose financial sanctions, penalties, and pressure on countries that did not follow them. But now India has shown that they are the true kings of the digital world. When India implemented the 2% digital tax in 2020, America was the first to be upset. This is because this tax alone would cause losses of over $4,000 crore rupees every year to more than 40 companies in America. India imposed tax not only on America, but on 119 foreign companies like Google, Facebook, and Amazon. Out of these, 72 were exclusively American. America complained against India in the World Trade Organization, WTO. It accused India's digital tax of being discriminatory and targeting American companies. But America was unable to trouble India even then. This is because we brought every foreign company earning income from the people of India under the tax ambit, not just one country. So India defeated America in the WTO and gained international legitimacy for its digital tax. The most interesting thing is that America itself gives foreign tax credits to its companies. But when India imposed a tax, it called it wrong. What America wanted was for countries like India not to impose taxes so that their companies could earn billions of dollars without paying a single penny in tax. Friends, what do you think about America's stance? Should India keep the digital tax at 6% or increase it further? Please share your opinion in the comment box. That's all for this video, friends. If you like this video, please like it. Also, subscribe to our channel right now for more informative videos like this. JaiHind.